Hey, what's happening? My name is Darius Daughtry, and I'm the founder and artistic director of Art Prevails Project. A little bit about myself. I am a poet, a playwright, director, spent 10 years in the Broward County public school system as an educator, and I am a firm believer in the power and the necessity of arts for everyone. So why did I start Art Prevails Project? Because I know what the arts did for me. I know how impactful the arts were for me being the man that I am today. And I know that without proper exposure to poetry and theater and music, that I would not have found myself. I would not have found the confidence, would not have found the tools for just being the man, the person, the human being, the important part of society that I feel I am today. So when I was teaching, I realized that a lot of young people were not having these experiences, that the educational system was not providing a lot of experiences depending upon where these students lived or their zip codes or, their income brackets of their parents. So Art Prevails Project was born out of that, knowing that everyone should have access to arts, whether that is to see and experience art or to learn it and be a part of it. Because whether you want to be an artist yourself, a musician, a rapper, a poet, a dancer, an actor, or you just want to, be anything else, right? Having the exposure and access, using this creative brain that we all have is so important. And everyone needs that opportunity. So that's why I started Art Prevails Project, because I felt that, we need to try to provide equitable access to arts programming and education for everybody, right? So that's why I started it. And that's what we've sought to do, in about 5 years that we've been in existence, whether that is by going into schools or organizations or cities and providing workshops and classes and master classes and things of that nature, or it's by providing quality artistic and cultural programming and many festivals and full stage theatrical productions and things that matter to communities, things that matter to the people that are part of society. And, we are all a part of society, and we are all a part of trying to make this a better place and trying to make the way of life for as many people as possible as great as it could possibly be. And art is at the forefront of all of that. When you think about, your life and the positive things, you reflect, you think about songs, you think about movies, you think about things, like that you can always connect to and relate to. And that's what we're trying to do with Art Prevails Project. And so my idea was to, have a collective of artists and arts educators that cared about the community and cared about their craft. So with Art Prevails Project, not only are we working with the community, it's also about strengthening the artists and arts educators that work with us, to give them the platforms, to give them the space to grow and develop as, the creators that they really are. So, Art Prevails Project is super important. The arts, arts overall are super important. I think that we should always make space for that. There are a lot of other things that are going on in the world, and in a world that is so crazy sometimes and so with so much turmoil and confusion. Sometimes the only thing that brings a bit of light, a bit of sunshine, clarity is art. But also sometimes the only thing that pushes people to think and to feel more than they might have felt ever before is art. It is a poem, it is a song, it is a play that can potentially change somebody's perspective, then change somebody's life. And so that's what I, as an artist myself, I do through my work, through my poetry, through my theater work. But that is what's at the core of Art Prevails Project, is how can we impact people that will impact communities, that will impact the world. And that's it, right? Additionally, it's about, connecting to yourself. Like, how do you find yourself? And you can find yourself through art. How do you make sure that, you are connected to the person that you're supposed to be through art? How do you work with, balancing what society's telling you and what's going on inside of you? It can happen through art. And so I think the idea of working with and supporting, Art Prevails Project is all about, if you care about the community, if you care about people, if you think that we all need an opportunity, an outlet, and a valve to release, to express, or to experience, then that's what we're trying to do with Art Prevails Project, is provide any and all of that and be a beacon in South Florida and beyond that speaks to a full and equitable society. And doing that through the art is the best way I know how.